Happy National Blueberry Month! Pies, tarts, pancakes, smoothies. I love blueberries in almost anything, and I know you do too. Now, they are a really simple shrub to grow, but there are what we call the 4 P's to growing blueberries that I'd like to share with you today. The first P is planting. The best time to plant your blueberry shrub is either fall or early spring. Not now, but there are some tricks for planting. The first is to choose the best shrub for you. I love bushel and berry varieties because they're compact. They also have 3 seasons of interest. So they've got the green foliage in the spring, a huge crop of blueberries in the summer, and then come fall, they will turn a deep red and provide you with that really neat fall interest as well. Now, these are blueberry glaze and peach sorbet. There's some varieties that I really love from bushel and berry, but they have a whole number of varieties that might work great for you. Now, in addition to what variety to plant, you should also consider sun. Blueberries love full sun. That means at least 6 hours a day, and you need to think about where you're going to plant them. This is obviously a really sunny spot, so they're really happy here, but think about that in your garden. And finally, blueberries love acidic soil. So when planting the blueberry, I just throw a handful of Holly-tone in with my plant when I plant it. Now, I do 1 handful when I plant, and then I also will fertilize my blueberries once in the early spring and once in mid-spring, because that will give them that extra boost they need to produce that big full crop. Now, when you're done with all of your planting and your fertilizing, the next step is pruning. One of the tricks for pruning your blueberries is that you want to do it in late winter, when your blueberry shrub is dormant. So dormancy means that your shrub is just asleep. It's not starting to produce new green shoots that you would be pruning off when you're cutting it. One of the reasons you want to prune is for disease resistance. And so you give a nice airflow around your blueberry. Another reason is to cut off some of the dead or diseased branches so your shrub can really go into producing the berries. And then after you're done pruning, the next step is the payoff. The payoff is the picking. That's now when you get to pick your berries and you get to make whatever your heart desires with them. I personally love a blueberry banana smoothie, and so do my daughters. Now, part of picking comes the 4th P, which is protecting. You need to protect your berries from the birds and other animals that might eat them. I prefer to drape a nice bird netting over the shrub late June or early July. That will protect the berries as they're ripening from the birds. Or you can also plant one for you and one for the birds. With protecting also comes a winter element. If you live in a cold region, then you want to protect your berry in the landscape. Now what you do is you cover the ground around the stem at the base of the plant with at least 2 to 3 inches of mulch. And you don't want to let it touch the stem. Make sure you pull it back from the stem, but that will protect those roots through winter. If you have your berry growing in a container, just move it up close to the house or into an unheated garage. So those are the 4 P's to planting blueberries, and I hope that you have success and love growing blueberries as much as I do.